Hello lovely people and welcome back to my DIY channel. I'm Yemi. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Today I'll be showing you how I'm transforming this jeggings or leggings into a crop top. So now I'm just going to measure how long I want my top to be. I'll simply fold my leggings this way and grab my tape roll or tape measure and measure how long I want it to be. Mine is going to be about 18 inches. I'm using 18 because I'm going to have like a little half inch for my shoulder seam because I'm going to have one shoulder. I'm just going to cut the rest of the leggings away and keep that aside. If you want to use it for another project, you can do so, or you can dispose whatever you want to do with it. So now I'm just going to use my seam ripper to take out the crotch area. You can decide to cut it away if you want, but I'll just use a seam ripper here so I can maximize the fabric as much as possible, like I always do. So now we're done with that part. So it's going to be a one shoulder crop top like I said earlier. I'm going to grab my tape rule again. I'm going to measure about 7 inches. This is going to be for my armhole. So I'm just going to cut like a curve for my armhole. If you have like an old t-shirt or a tank top or any other dress that you'd like to use that has like a really nice shape that you can easily trace out, you can just grab that and use that to trace out your armhole. So I'm just using my chalk to mark where it's going to stop. So for my shoulder area, for my neckline rather, I'm just going to fold it that way to finish up the hem. So I'm going to cut the rest of my jeggings away on the other leg, just so that it's going to look like what I planned for it to look like. So here I'm using the tank top to trace out what the armhole is going to look like. You can really eyeball this part if you want to, but that's if you're used to cutting. But if you're a beginner, I'll just advise you use something to trace it out, especially since it's a knit fabric and you don't want to make mistakes with it. So I did the same thing for my neckline, even though I didn't need to. I just felt like I needed my shoulder area to be a lot thinner than it was initially. So I'm going to cut like a shoulder slant as well and trim off the neckline too. So now that I'm done with that part, I'm going to start by finishing the armhole area. So I'm going to turn it inside out, and then I'll do something like a double hem or rolled hem, however you call it. I'm going to finish this off with a zigzag stitch because it's a knit fabric. So you can use a regular straight stitch if your fabric is not really stretchy, but even though this is not really stretchy, I'll just prefer the zigzag because it kind of looks neater, and if it acts like this decorative stitch on it, and I like it. Something like that. So I'm just going to sew it and finish that part. So you can take your time with it, you don't have to rush, because sometimes you might feel like you need to rush to finish it off because you saw that it's 10 minutes long. It doesn't have to be 10 minutes long, you could take a little longer to finish yours. So for this armhole area, I'm not going to stretch my fabric as I sew. So I'm just going to try feeding it slowly into under the foot. So now that I'm done with that part, I'm going to join the shoulders together. Just place it under the foot like so and join the two together. So I'm going to use a zigzag stitch again. You can use your regular straight stitch, but I just felt like the zigzag just felt better and easier to use. So make sure you back stitch so you can finish the shoulder seam. So now I'm done with this part, and now we have the neckline left. That's what the armhole looks like. So you can finish this with your regular straight stitch. But I'm going to try to get like the lettuce hem on the neckline. If you have a super stretchy leggings, you probably prefer to use that if you want to get the lettuce hem. But if it's not really stretchy, I'll probably advise that you use your straight stitch to finish it. So like I said earlier, while I was sewing, I tried not to stretch so that it doesn't come out looking like a lettuce hem on the armhole area. But when I'm sewing the neckline now, I'm going to try stretching it as much as possible while I'm sewing. I'll be using a zigzag stitch again. But this time around, the only difference between the armhole and this is that one, I'm stretching, and two, I'm using a smaller stitch width on my neckline. So you can just, if your fabric is not fraying, you can decide to just fold once and use your zigzag to finish it. But if your fabric is fraying, I'll advise that you use a rolled hem or double hem to finish your neckline, and also you stretch it as much as possible if you want to get the lettuce hem. So you just ensure that you get the line as straight as possible. Okay, right about now we are done, and this is what it looks like. You're kind of done with the top, so it came out it's a bit lettuce like. It's not as perfect as I would have loved it to be, but it's kind of close to what I wanted, so I'll take it. I'll take this over nothing. So this is what the entire top looks like. I hope that you get to try your own and let me know in the comment section what yours turned out to be. So please like this video, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Please put your comments on whatever thoughts you have about the video. So here's what the top looks like on my body. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope to see you next time. Till then, stay safe. Bye.